Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In case you're new, my name is Ola. I'm a GP in Coventry and training program director. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing a rather important topic, a topic that initially we thought we could shy away from it, but it has come to stay. I'm talking about the use of AI, not only in GP medical education, but also in medical practice as a whole. So this video is going to be very relevant to you if you're a GP trainee, if you're a GP, if you're a GP educator, indeed if you're a clinician in any setting at all. Going back into how we got here, initially the position statement of the RCGP was that there is no place for AI in general practice and in medical education. That was years ago. Things have changed over the years, and in September 2024, the RCGP position statement was much more welcoming to the idea of the use of AI, not only in medical practice, but in medical education. And one of the main points that the RCGP mentioned is that several stakeholders had asked the RCGP what their position was as far as the use of AI in medical education and in medical practice is concerned. In fact, the RCGP did mention the Russell Group as one of those bodies who have come up with various guidance to help those in the clinical and in the medical education space and guide them on how to use AI. Now, a couple of things have been highlighted in the latest position statement of the RCGP, which is undated. Number one is that AI has come to stay. We cannot shy away from it. We indeed need to embrace it. Second thing is that AI is something every clinician must be competent in the use of and aware of its use. The third thing, especially for GP educators and clinical educators generally, is that the college is now saying that we indeed should expect our trainees to use AI. So we should expect it. Therefore, we should be on the lookout for it and have open conversations about the use of AI even in medical education. AI does have a wide range of use, no doubt. But one area that forms the very basis for competence in the use of AI is prompt. Prompt is what are those specific questions that you ask AI or any AI tool for that matter to give you outcomes. Now, why this is important is that a good prompt, for instance, let's say you wanted to know about if a particular subject is in the RCGP curriculum and you're prompting AI to check the curriculum specifically, what that will do is that will eliminate a big problem with AI. You guessed it right, that AI hallucination, the so-called confabulation. Now, AI hallucination or confabulation, as some people refer to it as, is when there are gaps in knowledge of an AI tool. Therefore, the AI tool makes up for it by giving you information to fill those gaps that may not necessarily be true or correct. So because of that, the use and the competence in the use of prompts is a basic foundational skill that every GP training, every GP educator, every GP indeed must have in order to make sure that some of the problems that may come with the use of AI are mitigated against. One thing is clear though, AI does not replace reflection. Your reflection should still be yours, and they should be based on real patient that you've had the opportunity to look after or that you've been involved in their care. AI can be used to support this process, but it is not a replacement for it. One other sticking point in the past used to be, if you've used AI, the need to declare its use, that you've used an AI tool, and this is what you've used it for in every log entry. But looking at the latest RCGP position statement, it actually says that GP registrars do not actually need to declare that they've used AI, which, to be honest, for me, I would rather toe the path of caution. And if you're going to use AI for other supporting roles, which I'm going to mention soon, to still declare it, because the whole central issue around this is the issue of probity. In fact, in the last position statement published in September 2024, the RCGP did mention something rather important, that one blanket way they could have regulated the use of AI in medical education is to ask every doctor in training to declare that they have not used AI. That, however, this can lead to accidental probity issues where an AI tool has been used, say, to regulate or to correct the grammatical structure of your entry, and you believe you've not used AI, and you've declared you've not used AI, and you have indeed inadvertently used it. So, because of that, they haven't mandated that. However, I will still say, as a word of personal advice, that if you're using AI in any way or means, to declare it. Now, the main challenge doctors in training may have with AI is actually the probity issue around it. Where someone has been found to have used an AI tool and they have been asked expressly, say by their supervisor or by their RCP panel, have you used AI? And they go, no, I haven't. That is a probity issue. So it's not the use of the AI itself, it's the probity issue that then comes with using the AI and then saying, no, I haven't used it. So that will be something to bring to your attention. Things like using AI tools to find out what patient group is most appropriate for your log entry, you can use that. The RCGP position statement allows that. Using the AI tool for which capability it's best fits into, you can do that. Using it to correct grammatical errors and making sure that the grammatical structure of your sentences are what you want them to be like, those can be used. But again, I will refer back to it. If prompted and if asked, then say you have used it. If you're not going to declare it, going by what the RCGP position statement is. Now, AI can be very effective for GP educators as well, indeed for every clinical educator. Say, for instance, you have a case-based discussion and you're discussing a particular topic, say childhood asthma, for instance, and you want your discussion to cover the length and breadth of the RCGP curriculum so that your doctor leaves that discussion feeling like they've known everything and they've learned everything they should know about childhood asthma. You could use AI to generate talking points on your case-based discussion. If you want a summary of, for instance, the RCGP curriculum as it concerns specific subjects you're looking for, say you're looking for osteoporosis, and you want to know what does the curriculum expect you to know about it, those can be used. In fact, if a trainee wants to reflect on a case and they want to think of areas to reflect on, note areas to reflect on, AI can be used to generate those areas, and then they can reflect on it, provided that reflection is theirs and it's based on a real patient, and then, in my own opinion, should be declared. So those are very important things everyone needs to know about AI. Of course, the use of AI transcends and goes beyond medical education. Many doctors, many GPs use the AI tools in transcribing, in summarizing, in generating referral letters, in summarizing patient records. All those are uses of AI that do not apply to only GP trainees. And the RCGP position statement did mention that they have not really gone into detail with that because those subjects go beyond the scope of their guidance. One thing is clear though, such issues as confidentiality, such issues as security, such issues as safety, such issues as the necessary approval from the necessary regulatory bodies are considered and taken into consideration in the use of various AI tools in doing these three things I mentioned. Things like transcribing notes, summarizing patient records and data from various sources, and generating referral letters. And I thought I should talk about it because I've had a lot of people asking, and I've also had a lot of doctors in training run into significant problems because of not understanding this issue. But I will still advise and suggest to everyone who's watched this video to please take a moment to read the last two RCGP position statements on the use of AI. They only take about 4 or 5 minutes read, and I think that will go a very long way. If you've liked this video, please do not hesitate to like, put in your comment there, and subscribe. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you.